Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo reunite in dazzling Wicked for Good. Trailer, an emotional return to Oz. The land of Oz calls once more, and this time, it's louder, bolder, and more emotional than ever. With a cinematic magic that tugs at heartstrings and electrifies the senses, the trailer for Wicked for Good has finally arrived, and it reunites the world with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo in a sequel that promises to deepen the legacy of one of Broadway's most beloved tales. You're the only friend I ever had. 6 months after Wicked dazzled audiences with its first installment, fans were once again swept into the emerald green world on June 4th with the release of the highly anticipated trailer for Wicked for Good, the sequel set to hit theaters on November 21st, 2025. In what can only be described as a cinematic spell, director John M. Chu brings back the beloved story of Glinda and Elphaba, two women once divided by ambition, politics, and prophecy, who now face the consequences of their choices and the weight of their legacies. Set to stirring piano renditions of the musical's iconic numbers, including No Good Deed and the deeply emotional For Good, the trailer offers not just a sneak peek, but a full immersion into the next chapter of Oz. It's not just a return, it's a reckoning. The trailer wastes no time plunging fans back into the story. Cynthia Erivo's Elphaba, now fully transformed into the infamous Wicked Witch of the West, is on the run. The wizard's empire has painted her as a villain, a threat to be eradicated. But behind her green exterior is a woman fighting fiercely for justice, for the animals of Oz, for truth, and for her own sense of identity. Meanwhile, Ariana Grande's Glinda has ascended to new heights, crowned with a tiara, her signature wand in hand. But the glitz and glamour of her new title as the Good Witch comes at a cost. In a haunting exchange teased in the trailer, Elphaba confesses, "You're the only friend I ever had," to which Glinda solemnly replies, "And I've had so many friends." It's a devastating moment of contrast that underscores how far they've come, and how far apart they now stand. Old friends, new challenges. The emotional weight of Wicked for Good lies not just in its spectacle, but in its characters. Prince Fiyero, played by Bridgerton's Jonathan Bailey, finds himself caught between duty and desire, loyalty and love, as he's sent to capture the very woman he once admired, and perhaps still does. The trailer also reintroduces audiences to some familiar and formidable faces. Michelle Yeoh's Madame Morrible, as commanding and dangerous as ever. Jeff Goldblum as the manipulative Wizard of Oz, whose charm barely conceals the rot beneath his rule. And Ethan Slater, who plays Bok, returning alongside Marissa Bode as Nessaros. These characters, all entangled in a web of magic, morality, and misdirection, are set to take viewers on a journey even more intricate than the first. A deeper dive into the heart of Oz fans got their first glimpse of the sequel when Wicked was briefly re-released in theaters on June 4th, leading directly into the new trailer. That re-release served as a reminder of where we left off, the climax of Act 1, where Elphaba discovers that the great and powerful wizard is not the savior she believed in. Horrified by his cruelty toward the animals of Oz, she seizes the Grimoire, the ancient and mysterious spellbook, and defies him. Elphaba is branded a traitor, an enemy of the state, and the so-called Wicked Witch. Glinda is embraced by the people of Oz as their shining beacon of hope. But beneath the surface lies a complex emotional terrain, a broken friendship, conflicting dreams, and the lingering hope that things could have been different. The road ahead. As the yellow brick road stretches forward once again, fans are bracing for a film that's equal parts heart and spectacle. The arrival of Dorothy, hinted at but not yet shown, adds another layer of anticipation. How will her entrance disrupt the already fragile state of Oz? Will she see Elphaba for who she truly is? Or will she believe the legend of the Wicked Witch? One thing is certain: Wicked for Good is more than just a follow-up. It's a cinematic confrontation with fate, fear, and forgiveness. It's about the scars we carry, the stories we tell, and the people who shape us, for better or worse. Final curtain call. Not quite. As November 21st approaches, the hype around Wicked for Good is only beginning to build. And if the trailer is any indication, this film will not only honor the legacy of the musical, but elevate it to new heights, soaring just like Elphaba on her broomstick. So grab your wand, polish your broom, and prepare your heart. Because when Wicked for Good hits theaters, it won't just be a return to Oz, it'll be a transformation. And just like the song says, you might find that you too have been changed for good.